all 14 people in the chat already, or watching the stream already. That's amazing. Thank you to everybody. Having a quick chat there to Reese about the what we're going to be doing, randomizer or daily races. I think we're going to go straight into randomizer because we did a whole load of daily races yesterday. Also talking about the fact that we can't get hold of the Mercedes, which is a real pain because it's the best car for the daily race C. So if you want to run that in the lobbies, you've got to run with something else, unless of course you've previously bought it. So I think that PD are missing a trick there. Also in the room, so good afternoon or good evening, Reese. We've got Aid, Joey, Mad Mikey, MZ Racer, Seji, Hellfire, G-Dad, Wayne, Orbulator. Everybody's coming in. Welcome to you all this evening. I hope you've all had a brilliant day. 50 plus and still gaming's just dropped in. Welcome. Wayne, thank you for the beer, my friend. Welcoming everybody. Okay, so yes, I'm doing well, MZ. I hope you are too. Hope everything's going well with your studies. G-Dad, hi all, not racing tonight, just lurking. You are more than welcome. So tonight I'm thinking, because we did the two daily races yesterday, and we gave a bit of time over to the daily race C, which is a long 14-lap race. It's grueling, it's hard work. That sort of dominated the channel a little bit yesterday. Normally, well, I was hoping to do a little bit of practice on the daily race C before I came on the live stream, and unfortunately that didn't happen either. I've literally just jumped on now. Things got a little bit busy. Those of you that have got really good eyesight will notice in the top right of the corner it says unable to save. You cannot save any more settings sheets. We are maxed out with the number of races that we can enter into the game as far as the randomizer is concerned. But I am continuing to add decent races that we have into the randomizer in the software. So it's not all over, but there we go. King, welcome to you. Ernie, welcome. And will you please pass on my thanks to your good lady for her comment in Discord earlier on. It was a wonderful surprise, and I was extremely grateful that she would jump in and give the other halves, the better halves, viewpoint for that question. I think it was Markovic that threw out. So if you could thank Carmen for me, I would be very, very, very grateful. Aid is in the room, and wow, Steve's in the room, Matt's in the room. We've got loads of people, loads of people. So one of the things I do want to do, as per the pinned comment, I want to start getting to the point where we're running through the races a little bit more quickly. Somebody suggested that I was to shout out in the game when I'm going to be starting the qualifying and the race, because obviously the chat is slightly behind, and sometimes I was starting races and then I was telling people verbally that the races would be working because you're slightly behind me. So what I'm going to do from now on is I am going to mention in the chat in the game when we are going to go into the qualifier, but I'm just going to start the race around about a minute afterwards, or when I'm ready. So around about a minute. I believe you can set it in the game. I haven't had a chance to go through and edit all of the lobbies I've got, all of the races I've got set up in Gran Turismo at the moment, so I'm not quite that organized just yet. Still got a little bit more to do on that one. I hope that the audio and the sound is good. We'll pop over to the randomizer. Let me just take my glove off so I can use the trackpad a little bit more, and I hope everybody is well. Hello Trevor, welcome to the stream this evening. Can I also remind you as well, very important, let me just get this done and then I'll do the reminder. So I'm going to go with a fully random for the moment, just because it does throw out some funnies, and it's quite good to do an unusual one once in a while. So on this one, we're going to be heading off to, oh my gosh, we're heading off to Interlagos. Okay, so we are going off to Interlagos. Obviously, this is useful because if we hit one that we like, then we can save it into the randomizer. That's really what this is all about. We are going to, I'm just going to do a 5 lap on this one. The weather is S13. So we just come across to S13. What I'm going to do is I'll just go back across to the PlayStation screen so you can actually see me setting this up. You're going to have to trust me now. We are early dawn, so it's going to be nice and early in the morning. Variable is 1. That's all good. That's all good. BOP is on. Settings is brake balance only. Slipstream is real. Mechanical damage is heavy. That just stops people from ramming people. We've got tyre wear 3 and fuel consumption 6. Don't know what that's going to do in the race. We will have to see. And we are looking for, as far as cars are concerned, this is a Group 2. Wow, some of you were asking for Group 2 cars yesterday, so we come straight in with a Group 2 car. We are on medium tyres and medium are required. Now, one of the things I'm still not sure is if I set it up that way, whether that means that the game will penalise you if you don't pit. But I'm going to set it up as medium, but we do need to run the medium tyres. But whether that is going to give us a penalty if we don't come in, I'm not quite sure. We've got a shortcut penalty of weak. The correct vehicle after a wall collision is off as usual. Pit lane cutting is off as usual. Flag rules is off. Ghosting off. Car collision is on. Wall collision is also off on this one. And then we've got our usual for the rest of the bits and pieces. So we will set that one up. And I am going to kick this one off as soon as we start getting a few people into the room. Once we get sort of 5 or 10 people in the room, I'm going to go for it. Okay, so why can I not run my favourite car? Is that going to be down to tyres? What on earth tyres? Okay, racing. Was it racing medium it wanted? Yes, it was. Oop, let's just go. There we go. We're in. 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 So this is Interlagos, full course, Group 2 cars. We've got sunny with a few monsoon clouds, early dawn, tyre wear 3, fuel consumption 6, and we are on medium tyres are required on this one. So basically, you can choose. How have I got it set up? Did I set it up for all tyres or just mediums? I think I might have actually set it up for just mediums. Let me just do a quick double check while you're all diving into the room. That wasn't what I wanted to do. That's the one I want. Let me just come down. So yeah, usable tyres are medium and medium. We'll leave it at that. Slightly different to the randomizer, but that doesn't really matter too much. Right, I am going to pop onto the track for a moment. Drag Fury, the BMW VGT, is my favourite car in the whole of the game. I absolutely adore that car. The difficult thing is we can't run with it because if we run with the VGT cars, they're all so different. But I absolutely adore that car. It's my grinding car. It's the first one I did my livery on. It is the one that I absolutely love. Oh, good afternoon. Good evening, Matt, Steve, Trevor. We've got so many people jumping in. Tony's in. Welsh Boy's in. I can't catch up with you all. I apologise that I am going to be missing a few people. Can I just remind you that if you want to address a question to me particularly, please add at PlayStation Racer at the beginning of your chat. That will put it in orange on the screen in front of me and I'll be able to see it. But obviously when I'm qualifying and racing, I'm starting to not look at chat now, so please bear that in mind. Boy, this is dark for dawn. I was expecting to be a bit brighter than this. Oh, Shumi's got the Mercedes. I really want to buy that Mercedes now this week. I followed him off. Oh, this one is hard in the dark. Boy, this is difficult in the dark. I tell you what, I feel sorry for whoever's out front. I just need to I didn't realise it was going to be dark. I thought it would be quite light. This one's even catching Shumi out, so I feel a little bit better. Right, okay, let's just see how we're doing for entries. Whoa! So we've got Shumi, Joey, Imin, Aid, Reese, Mab, Mikey, Malkovich, Sergi, Orbulator, Fractals, Hellfire. This one is going to be a little bit mad. So what I'm going to do is grab my controller. We will go for the... We're not going to go for that. We're going to go for the Qualifier at 21:15. That didn't work either. 21. Just use that one. So at 21:15, regardless of where everybody's at, we are going to be going racing. Cushdy, good evening, my friend. I understand you were better yesterday. I think you said in the chat that you were better. I hope that you are now completely fully fixed. Joe's gone down with it today. Got sent home from work with the lurgy, so I'm seriously hoping that I don't go down with it as well. Medium tyres, my friend. Medium tyres. Let's just pop the randomizer up just for the moment so people could see what's what. We've now, I think, got 12 people in the room. We've got a couple of minutes before we kick this one off. 1:15, I'm going to be kicking this one off. 21:15, we are going racing, my friends. And this one's going to be a good one. I've got a funny feeling this one's going to be a cracker. G-Dad, full of cold here too. No, you all need to keep your lurgies away from me, please. Keep them away. I hope you get yourself well soon, my friends. Anybody that's out there with this cold that's going around, I hope that you manage to get rid of it very, very soon. Right, let's this one's definitely going to favour those people that know the track well. So I'm hoping I'm going to be able to hook up behind somebody that knows the track well. I do know the track, I just don't know it very well in this car. And it's very easy to throw it off the track. Right, it's 1:15. That came round quick. Yeah, I'm trying this new way. I'm just going to declare a start time. We're then going to do the quali and then we'll go straight into the race about a minute after the quali finishes. I want to try and get the things turning over more quickly if I can. A few of you have asked for that. especially if I'm going to disappear at 11 o'clock to do some dailies. So on the days I'm doing the dailies, I really need to push through it a bit quicker. And as I said, when I'm qualifying and racing, I'm going to be interacting with the chat a lot less. Let me just let that car through because I've been this already. Too, I do love these cars at night with that little blue flame out the back on overrun. Boy, boy, I think they've got dew on the grass. If you put a tyre on the grass, it snaps. Hi, Cunt. Thank you for the compliment, my friend. Although it's not a great stream yet, we've only just started. There's plenty that can go wrong. Oi, 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 don't get on the grass. Soaking wet tyres now. How on earth has Aid slowed that down? Wow. I thought he was going straight on there. Got so much more confidence than me around here. To those of you that are wondering, the Special Stage X race that we did last night, that the Randomizer threw up, one of our favourite races apparently, that got binned about 10 minutes ago. It's no longer in the system. It will not come up again. It was not in keeping with what we're trying to do on the channel. It was very long, very boring. And what I've swapped it with is this week's Daily Race C, but half measures. So I've halved the time from 7 to 14 laps, but I've doubled the fuel and tyres. And I'm thinking that that is going to be quite a nice little race, if I'm honest. Gone too deep again. Quite a lot of people setting some decent times here. Mad Mikey with a 125.9, heading the top of the tree at the moment. I'm braking a little bit too early for that one, just to make sure I can get the car turned. Quite a lot of times being set right now, but nobody seems to be touching Mad Mikey's time at the moment. So is that going to be the time to beat, I wonder? There are some fast racers that have completed their initial runs. I actually find this track quite difficult in the daylight, let alone in the dark. I do like Interlagos, I'm just not very good at it, as you can tell. Shumi with a 127, still a second or so off of Mad Mikey. Joey with a 128. Looks like this one isn't for Orbulator, and I'll be honest with you, mate, this one I'm going to struggle with too. Malkovich with a 132. Mad Mikey, where did that lap time of yours come from? Yeah, Orb, I'm not surprised if I'm honest. This one is gonna tackle me too. I probably will cause chaos. I'm gonna give it a try, but as you can see, these guys are just waltzing around me right now. Hopefully the next race will be kinder to us. Oh, looks like Sedgy and somebody's come together. Sedgy pulling over. Thank you for the courtesy and respectfulness, my friend. Looks like they might have come together. Trevor likes Interlagos. Whoa. Along with Daytona and Circuit de Catalunya. Oh, you like all the ones I don't like. So Trevor likes all the tracks I don't. I bet you likes Brands Hatch too. You watch. Mad Mikey's got twin LED headlights on his car. I'll tell you what, he must have something. He must have something in there. Woo. The track is one slippery. I tell you, I put my tyre on the grass a couple of times and it just goes round. Really, really hard. So Aid love Brands. I'm waiting for Trevor to come in and say, Brands is one of my favourite tracks. And then that'll be a full complement of the tracks I struggle at. Interlagos. Daytona. Actually, Daytona I don't struggle with. I quite like Daytona. Welsh boy, yeah, well said. Causing chaos is good for the views, Orb, but that's why I'm in there. I'm going to cause enough chaos for the pair of us. Orb's just going to watch and laugh at me and think I could have done that better than that. If I was racing, I could have smashed that lot up so much better than that. Wow, Joey Tempest, that's the time, Mikey. Matt, a bit of a shock to the system. Here we go, guys. That is a time and a half, Mad Mikey. Now you've got to live up to it. I'm expecting to see that beautiful Red Bull liveried car on the top step at the end of this. No pressure, just a little bit. Oh, this is going to be cool. This is going to be interesting. After this one, we'll drop back into the normal favourites that we have. Oh, traffic lights. Oh, you'll see plenty. You're going to see me going across the grass. You're going to see me overshooting corners. Oh my gosh, we're going 3, 4 wide into here. I'm on the grass already. I followed Sedgy off. Always was going to be mad into there. Still mad. Still complete chaos. Hopefully everybody's going to continue to run, but complete chaos into the first corner. You could say that nighttime racing is not our forte, lads. Don't give up. Keep going. Oh, I'm going around. I'm into somebody already. Oh my gosh. Whoever I took out, I apologise. See, Orb, I told you I was going to cause complete chaos. This is one of these races that's going to sort the men from the boys, and I'm going to be an infant. It's all good for the views, that's what I was told. So I thought I'd better crash out at the very beginning. Just for likes, you know. If you like that, please smack the like button on the video or on the stream. That would really make my day. It'd make me feel a little bit better. Right, let's have a race with... Oh, Reese has dived into pits and was going to follow him. That's a penalty for cutting the corner. Oh, Mitchell, what are you doing? I was going to follow Reese up the hill. He completely double bluffed me. He's completely bluffed me into 1.5 second penalty, for which I am suitably both annoyed and impressed. So my heartfelt congratulations goes out to Reese. God, where is the track? Aye. Where is... There's the pit entry. Gee, Dad, yeah, I nearly did follow him in. Oh, that's a long way in. That's a huge, long wait. I tell you, this one is definitely a leveler, this one. Mac Mikey first, Cushdy second, Shumi third. I bet that's a battle up front. Those of you spectating, let me know what's going on up front. I feel like I should jump out of this and commentate, but I also feel as if I should continue to try and run. I want to try and catch... I doubt if I'll catch Reese. I just want to try and see if I can not be lapped in this one. Okay, so it's a bit spread out at the front. Oh, I keep cutting that corner. Just can't tell where the line is. I need a couple of cars I can follow, that's what I need. I need a ghost car. Orbulator, I need you out here to help me round this track, my friend. Hi Big Joe, thank you for the like, very much appreciated, thank you for dropping in. Yeah, across the grass, wet grass. Come on, son, come up, please. Give us a bit more light. Right, let's not cut the corner this time. There we go. Came off the brakes too early. Fifth and sixth is the closest race right now. I had a couple of great races with Seji last night. Really, really enjoyable, respectful stuff. And he was really pushing me out of my comfort zone. Really loved it. There's quite a few of you that have good races with me and push me out of my comfort zone. Well, I joked about Mad Mikey bringing it home, but from the beginning. But all credit to you, my friend. You've done it. A brilliant pole lap, and you've held that right the way through the race. Congratulations, well done. That sounds a bit patronising, but genuinely, I take my hat off to you. That is not an easy race in the dark, not at all. I salute you, my friend. You did have to pit. Well, we were supposed to pit, but I want to see, did anybody not pit in that one? Ooh, did some people not pit? I'm going to save the replay on that. I'm interested to see. Okay, so a few people didn't pit. Right, so it is not possible for me to force a pit stop in the game like you can in the dailies. So what I'm going to need to do is we'll have to do, if we're going to force a pit stop, I've either got to do it on fuel or we're going to have to change compounder tyres, because that was set up for racing softs, and racing soft was required, but clearly not the pit stop. And there's no option for me to put that in there. So this is going to be a little bit topsy-turvy, this one, but we got Mad Mikey in the RS5 Turbo. Brilliant race for him. He got the quali down to a T and a 1:26.0 fastest lap, half a second faster than the best of the rest, which was Cushdy with a 1:26.5, Shumi very close behind with a 1:26.6 in third, Malkovich fourth, Seji fifth, Joey in sixth, Aid in seventh, Hellfire in eighth, Reese, that I think had the tangle with at the start of the race, which I apologise for, in ninth, Fractals in 10th, and myself in 11th. I struggled there. That was a difficult one, but your top three, Mad Mikey, clean sweep across the board. Congratulations. Cushdy second, Shumi third. We will come out of there and we will spin the randomizer and we will see what we are going to come up with the next one. Steve really struggled in GR2 on that track. Yeah, that was a difficult one. Reese, I got hit by someone else, Mitch, before you. Okay, no, it was a bit manic in that first one, I have to say. I think dark, wet, greasy track, it was always going to be a difficult start on that one. I think we could all see where that one was going to go. Right, let's just pull up the randomizer. We are now into the full randomizer screen. Let me just make this a little bit wider, if I can. There we go. We will spin the dice. And we are doing... Oh, okay. We are doing, if I load the settings, number 8. We're in the BMW road cars, but we're all going to be in the same. So this one has been changed slightly. This has been changed slightly. Now you're going to notice on the randomizer, guys, that there is a little red square next to the randomizer button. If that's green, it means there's some notes for us, which I will read out. You'll also notice towards the top left of the screen, there's a green and a red ball. The Green in this instance means that this is loaded into GT7, so I know that it's pre-loaded and I haven't got to do it on the fly. The red one means that we haven't tested the current configuration. If we test the current configuration and we like it, then we will set that to green. If we don't like it, I make a note and we'll take it out. So that basically tells me I'm looking for your feedback for this particular race. Okay, it's a short one. I say it's a short one. It's 4 laps. Tyre wear rate is 5. Fuel consumption is 5. Mechanical damage is heavy. So you're going to carry that damage around with you if you're not careful. Excuse me, my voice is all over the place tonight. I don't even know if it's going to last. Usable tyres are sports tyres. Usable compound is all, but we do not need to pit. We do not need to pit on this one. But it is going to be, let me just go up to manufacturer. I'm going to change my view because it's much easier to find cars in this view, I find. We'll come down to the BMWs. We've got the Aston Martins. We'll come down to the BMWs, and we're looking for the BMW M303 on this one. And I'm going to go with the stock car. Actually, what have we got on there? So we've got sports soft tyres. So we've got a PP limit of 548. So my PP limit is actually slight out on that one. I need to make a change on that. 548. Okay, let me just make a couple of notes because there is an error in my system on this particular race. It is one that we changed. So rule number 8, check PP, BHP, etc. That would just be to limit it. So one or two of you might have decided, like I could have done, to jump into a slightly quicker car. Because you'll notice down here, I'm giving the game away now, that I've got a couple of BMWs. I've got one at 618 and 364. I could have gone with that one, but I haven't. I'm going with the basic car. In fact, what I could do in here, while we're here, in fact, I might as well set it, mightn't I? I'll leave it as it is for the moment. I'll leave it as for this one because we do want to get running. Hopefully you've all got stock or very close to stock cars. Right, I am going to start 549 pp. Okay, do we need to make some changes, guys? It should be tight on fuel. It should be tight on fuel. That was part of it. What we'll do is we'll knock that up to 6 and we'll knock that up to 6 as well. So I'm making a few little mods just while we're in here. I can't do that in there. So basically number 8 and we also want the fuel and tyre settings. So I'll make those changes a little bit later on, but I think Shumi was shouting out the PP, so the PP should be 549. Now we find out whose car was over the limit. We are in a situation with the randomizer where occasionally when we're going into these races for the first time, again, where I don't have the two green dots, there will be times where we are going to need to change things. We're in a transition period. what we refer to in the software industry as a UAT period, where I'm trying to get the data right. The system seems to be working okay, but the data isn't 100%. We're still working on that right now. Right, the next thing that I need to do is, well, actually, we're all in. I know people have been going around. I am going to start the quali. So, qualifier at 21:42. So basically a minute. But of course, you're going to hear that in about 20 seconds time. But qualifier at 21:42. Why is a fuel 4-lap race got fuel restrictions? Joey, what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to keep all of our races to around about 10 minutes. So people that are dropping in and dropping out, coming and going, they can have a race, drop out, and other people can come in and have a race and drop out. But rather than just having sprints where we're just round and round and round all the time, we're trying to throw in some weather, we're trying to throw in some fuel, we're trying to throw in some tyres, which is forcing people to do pit stops. It's up to you when you do the pit and stuff like that. So one of the things we can do with tyres, people can then choose. With the fuel, you can save fuel, you can just go for it. You know, we shall see. It may well be, Joey, that I haven't got it right. Trevor, you want the 03 M3 if you got it. Where are we? 21:42. Let's get the qualifier underway. What I would love for you guys to do is to dive into the Discord on the Lobby Races channel and let me know what you think about these, whether we got them right, whether things need to be tweaked, and we'll tweak them. If we've got the fuel wrong, tell us how it needs, or tell me how it needs to be changed. If we've got the tyres wrong, tell me how it needs to be changed. These are races for us, by us, and we just need to work on getting the parameters right. As you can see, guys, this is a brand new car. I've never even run this car yet. 0.02 miles an hour, 0.02 miles on the clock. Now, annoyingly, I am used to doing this in a GR2 car at the moment. Absolutely throwing it around. This car is a completely different ball game. A lot of you wanted road cars with comfort and sports tyres. This is one such example that we've got. Again, if you want to address a question to me directly, please remember to put at PlayStation Racer in, because when I'm qualifying and racing, I'm not looking at the chat, but it will throw my name up in a big orange box that jumps off the page, and it will help me to pick out your question to answer rather than just trying to pick stuff out in the chat. Whoa, come on, slow down, car. Wow, even though I pushed the fuel out, it's still in the same boat. You know what I should have done? I should have fuel saved on the way out. Should have fuel saved on the way round. So all of those behind me that have fuel saved, they're going to be sitting in a much better position. Oh no, Jenky, I'm sorry you're not well. Hopefully you'll get better soon. Blaming Cushdy, must have touched last time you raced. You know what it was? You were probably beating him. She's leant out the window and go, "You beat me at the lurgy." Right, we're going to need to watch this this old fuel. Yeah. Sorry, Shumi. I didn't mean to be showboating in front of you, my friend. At half a lap. Thank you, my friend. So I'm now going to come across the line to set a quali, and then we're all going to park up down the bottom. We're all going to run out of fuel. Oh, I need some help with the fuel settings for this one. I think what we should do actually is we should change it, and I don't think I can change it now, but I think that we need to change this so it's a tyre change, not a fuel issue one. And it may well be to jazz things up a little bit more. We're going to need to use the tyres rather than fuel. At place in the generation, Trevor, 67. Oh, sorry. I'll race in the next race. I couldn't find the lobby race. Have you found it now, my friend? Because you're going to need to be a friend of mine, because it's a friend-only lobby, or you need to be a friend of a friend. The best thing to do is to send me a friend request. Let me know you've done it, and I will accept that friend request for you tonight. In fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to park up over here out the way. I'm just going to check my phone to see if I have got any friend requests in. So I haven't looked today. Normally I do look fairly regularly. So none at the moment. If you want to send me one in, my friend, if we're not already friends, then I will certainly do that. So I think we've got the fuel wrong on this one, haven't we, guys? So remove fuel and set tyres to racing hard and racing soft needed. I will make that change after the stream. Annoyingly, I don't even think that I can start the race yet. This qualifying is still in progress. So, yeah. As I said, we're still sorting the data out, which is a bit of a pain. Yep, Joey, it's going to be gone. It is going to be gone. In fact, where are we? Record number 8. So record number 8. Regulations. We are going to set the fuel consumption to 1, and we are going to set the tyres to usable compound, soft and medium, required tyres, soft and medium, and I'll get that changed a little bit later on. Apologies, guys. I have put a lot of time into getting the software right. The software is pretty good now, but the data is something that I've got to work on, and at the moment I'm not quite finding time to go through all 50 odd races and test them all. So forgive me, we're testing them in a live environment. And also I did find sometimes, you know, if I'm testing it, because I'm not as good as some of you guys, it works for me, but it's not going to work for you. So I'm interested in your feedback as well. They're all playing bumper cars at the bottom of the hill. I love it. Right, well, I guess you're all ready to start then. So let's just get this one straight underway. Again, apologies for my mess up on that one. Can we do the whole race with no fuel? What, just going around really slowly? That could be actually quite a good race, couldn't it? Isn't there a challenge in the game where you've got to try and go as far as you can with no fuel? That would be fun, wouldn't it? Oh, I'm messing around with bits and pieces and not looking, and I forgot all about the false start. Right, I hope these boys up front have thought about their fuel. God, look at that for a sight. Hey, look at that! Whose car's that? Welsh boy! Yes, he's got Mitchell on the side, he's got PlayStation Racer down the back. Oh, my friend! I'll run into the back of you now, I've got carried away looking at the car. Oh, wicked! Yes, I love it. Oh, that's made my day. I can't overtake you now because I've got to stay behind you and just enjoy the view, haven't I? That's a tactic, isn't it? Mitchell's not going to overtake me if I've got his name splattered all over my car. Now, there's only one thing, is you can't drive like Mitchell Morgan. You've got to drive it properly. Oh, a nice number plate, Reese. That's a nice piece of work. Right, let's knuckle down. We're in a race, let's get serious. I've got Reese on the inside of me, just having to give him a little bit of room. Oh, it looks like we've got a better run out of that corner. Okay, we've got a yellow flag. Oh, little bit of a slide there. Do you know what? I don't think Welsh boy wants to overtake the police car. He's worried that he's going to get pulled for having racer all over the back of his car. Oh, but he's just put the race car, the police car, into the barrier. I just got that all wrong, well wrong. Let's let Reese back through. Oh, lovely slide, Reese. Yeah, basically I'm going to go 1 times fuel and a full tank, as you're saying there, Matt, and we'll just do a tyre change. The one thing I do like about tyre change is it's down to the racer when they come in. Do you want to come in because you're in traffic? Do you stay out because you're ahead? Yada yada yada. And I'm interested to see how these tyres wear. That's going to be quite interesting. Oh, don't go around, don't go around. These races are challenging. I actually find them a nice refreshing change from the group cars. When we put these road cars with different tyres on, it really does make you think and work hard. Looks like we've already got one car that's dropped out from fuel issues. I was hoping to fuel save and go all the way, but unfortunately I don't think that's quite going to happen. It's not. I didn't fuel save enough earlier on. So we'll come in for a quick splash of fuel. Come on, car. Come on. The pit crew's ready. I also need to make sure we got a full tank of fuel. Plus full tank. Come on, come on, come on. I've got loads of cars going by. I can hear them all. Oh, it looks like the police car's run out of fuel. Has the government run out of money? Has somebody not paid their council tax? Poor old PC plod. Sitting at the side of the road watching all these speeders go by. Nothing you can do about it. Anybody got number plates on the backs of the cars are in trouble. Anybody that hasn't got number plates on the backs of the cars are going to be fine. Now the big question is, have I got a number plate on the back of this car? I can't remember. Whoa! Yeah, Matt, we're going to do away with the fuel issue, fuel on these. Whoa! Trevor, what is your PSN name? If you can pop that up in the chat, that would be great. Oh, cars in front of me. Have any of those run out of fuel? No, doesn't seem it. Okay, bear with me a second, my friend. Okay, we need to do a bit of work on that one. But I think that's going to be a really cool race when we get it right. Yeah, the problem, Matt, is if we start doing 20-minute races, then we lose that ability for people to just casually jump in and jump out really quickly. We lost a lot of people last night, for instance, when we did the 20-minute race, because it is just too long for a lot of people at this time of night. Oh, Trevor, there we go, found you. There we are. Bear me a second. Friend request received. Accept. Trevor is the man 98. There we go. We are friends. You should now find me. Welcome. Welcome to our little world. Welcome to our little world. I'll sort all that out a little later. I think as well we can probably knock down the overrun time on that one. So shorten overrun time by half. I think we can easily lose a load of time off that. You're welcome. Glad to have you on board. If you're new around here, this randomizer is something I've written to randomize our favourite races and also random races. And we're just starting as a community to work through the data. And the data isn't 100% as we've just seen in that race. So there are going to be some that are not correct. Hopefully we'll get into some better ones as the evening goes on. Right, let's spin the old randomizer one more time. So we'll go across to the randomizer window and I don't want that one. That was one where I was going to change stuff. So we'll save that record. We will spin the randomizer. And this time we are at Le Mans. It's room name number... Oh, I tell you what I didn't do. I'm getting ahead of myself. I want to go racing. We didn't do the result. I nearly did. Cheech, we're missing a snooker. Nah, Gran Turismo is much more fun. Cushdy. Well done, my friend. A 140.3 fastest lap. It's good to have you back without the cold and hopefully with a working wheel. Shumi in second with a 140.354. How close is that between the two of you? What is that? 1,000th of a second between the two fastest laps, and they're only 0.2 of a second in the time. My hat is off to you two, my friends. Wow. Oh, Mr. Mendes in third, Greg White in fourth, Reese in fifth, Aid in sixth, Joey seventh, Welsh Boy in eighth. I managed to get ninth. I don't know quite how. Orbalator with 10th, right behind me. Seji in 11th, Hellfire in 12th, Fractals in 13th. Mad Mikey, after a fabulous win, is somehow still running. And, well, the police car, it just couldn't cut it. So many people that he could have booked in that one, but he came in 15th place. My friend, it's time to ditch the police car. Right, so our winners is Cushdy, Shumi and Mendes, 1, 2 and 3. Very, very many congratulations. Right, let's dive into load settings. We are looking for room number 30. Now these were in order, but I've been fixing up some of these, so they're not all in order anymore. But we are off to Le Mans. And let's just get that one sorted. So we're off to Le Mans for a 6-lap race. The tyre wear is 5 times. The fuel consumption is 5. Now, this is a 20-minute race. Although I said we were going to try and do shorter ones, this is one of the rare 20 ones, but we're in a group 3. Mechanical damage is heavy. We're on racing tyres. Required tyres, medium and hard. You will need to run both of those tyres, guys. Medium and hard on this one. You have been warned. This one is also a practice and race. There is no qualification on this one. Let me just, there are some notes. We got some notes on this one. Let me just bring up the notes and I'll read them out to you. This one is based on 24 hours of drama from Le Mans, a 24-hour story played over 24 minutes. There will be rain. This race features day, night cycle, weather and strategy. This is one that we have done and tested and we do like. However, obviously we've made a few changes to the to it. I think we changed some of the penalties. So it is slightly different, and that's why I haven't got a double green ball on this one. Oh, what car do we go with? What car do we roll on this one? You need something that's pretty quick. I'm also looking for something that is... we've got BOP on. So it's going to set it. I'm going to go with one of my old favourites. So Mad Mikey's got a driver payout, so you can't do a 20-minute race. This is one of the problems with the 20-minute races. Occasionally we do, for this one, like, you really need it to be 20-minute race at Le Mans, and again it's one that we like, so I popped it in here, but it does mean that we're going to miss out. Seji, tyres, you must run the medium and the hard. All of the tyres are available, but you must run the medium and hard tyres. Yes, Cushdy, you can start on soft I guess what I ought to do in here, because I've gone all. Okay, that's another setting change that I need to make. So I've gone usable all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this to hard and soft. Sorry, medium and hard. Get them right. And we need medium and hard to be run. Let me enforce that rule in here, my friend. I think what I need to do is get to the point where we're enforcing the rules in the software. If we can't enforce the rules in the software, then we're going to need to change the things around, I think. So 30 medium and hard tyres only and required. Right, let me just make sure that we are on. I want to go with those first of all. Or do I? Oh, actually, I'm going to change my mind. This one actually gets really quite cool. Hi Trevor, thanks for joining the room. I am going to get this one underway in just a couple of moments. So let's just put a warning out. Race starts at 22. 22:09. So just under a minute and we're going racing. It's difficult because everybody's out there practicing while I'm doing all the jiggery round and writing notes and things. I don't get to practice. I tend to lose out there a little bit, but it's all good. It's all good. Making loads of notes, changing bits and pieces around. In fact, while we're just waiting for the timer to come around, what I might do, this is number 30. So we're going medium and hard. Medium hard required, and we'll save that record away. Okay, right, 22:09 it is. Let's get this one underway. So what's going to happen here is the game is going to randomize the order. I'm not getting into putting people to the front and the back and all of that messing around. So when we do practice and race, it's just going to, the game's going to decide what order we're in. I don't know if it's random or what it's quite based on. So good luck, everybody. For those of you that haven't raced with us before, please just keep it respectful. The rules are, if you bump somebody off the track, then please slow down, let them by, and just apologise by way of an apology, and then just apologise in the chat afterwards. Yeah, so if you bump somebody off, just let them by, carry on your race with them, and then just apologise in the race. Oh, nearly ran into the back of Trevor. He's only been with us 2 seconds. I nearly pointed him off. Right, we have got the chicanes. But we need to be careful with bump drafting, that we don't bump somebody too late into a corner if we're going to bump. Otherwise, you get to the point where they can't turn. Whoa, I've overshot that one. There's going to be a few penalties coming out of that one, I can tell you. Cars all over the place. Now, I felt I ran across the white line there and didn't get a penalty, so I might have to double check this one. Got a whole load of cars together here. Cushdy up front, chased by Shumi and then Greg. So we've got some of our better racers up the front. I don't know who's in 4th and 5th. Oh, Reese has gone off. Aid is slowing down. Looks like Aid and Reese might have had a moment. Aid, if that is the case, thank you for slowing down and being respectful, my friend. It just means if you bump somebody off, an apology acknowledges the fact that you didn't mean to do it, and secondly, it gives that individual then somebody to race with, and you've wrecked their race and it's wrecked yours as well. So it all evens itself out a little bit, and it's just being respectful. It's just how we roll, and this night time's kicking in. I've gone too deep on that one. Now that should, by rights, be a track penalty, and it is. Okay, I have got a track penalty on. I thought I did. And I know that's a track penalty there. I shouldn't have let that go wide. I know what it is. I've caught up with Greg and Cushdy and it's like gone to my head. It's like, what am I doing racing with these guys? That shouldn't happen. The big question is, can I stay with them? Cushdy's in the wall, Greg's in the wall. That's a sight you don't see very often. Top boys making mistakes. Well, I don't see it very often because I'm not normally racing with these guys. What is this weather doing? Not a lot at the moment. Right, teacher versus pupil. Intimidation time. He's sitting there giggling his head off now. Me intimidate Cushdy, never going to happen. Plus I got a half-second penalty. At least at this stage. It's a real shame I've got this penalty. I'm enjoying this. A real shame. The only problem is he's probably letting me get up behind him. That's the only thing. Sedgy's gone by. Oh, that's a difficult call. That's a really tough call. Right, we got to get round here quick now. That weather's on its way in. How far around can we get before that weather hits? That might actually benefit some of the back markers in this race. Cushdy's got the hammer down now, big time. Got A chasing me as well. I see you, my friend. Boy, do I see you. I'm not too comfortable with that. Oi, 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 oi. Wow, age caught up with me massively. And I got a 1 second penalty. I must have cut one of the white lines. Yeah, I know I can change the colours of the lenses, but I couldn't work out how to change it to 9K candles. But I do need to get the yellow lenses off this car. Whoa, way too deep. Custom items. Okay. I have to find them. Didn't even know they were in the game. Yeah, well, getting this all wrong now. I'm normally pretty good on here, but I've got this all wrong now. And again. Just went straight on there. The weather's coming in pretty hard. Just couldn't get round in time, and now it's just all over the place. Oh yeah, this is slippery. Unfortunately, those little silly accidents of mine really cost me bad, because I should have been round at the pits before this rain hit. But it's just, I caught a little bit of a damp track, and now it's just like all over the shop. Just trying to keep this thing in a straight line. Really, really, really hard. This one's all about trying to get round to the pits. I can't even touch the accelerator. It's now finally moving. Oh. Crazy. I just couldn't get anywhere with that. Couldn't even go. Oh. That was terrible. I knew the rain was coming, but I've never seen rain like that. Rain like that on slicks is just horrendous. You and me, Orbulator. It's you and me, my friend. I'm off. That's another penalty. Now, the one thing I'm not going to do is bump draft in this weather. What is the weather doing even? Okay, so we've still got a bit of weather for the moment. But hopefully... Oh, All Belated did that better than me. Oh, it's a big puddle on the exit. Both of us slid on that one. I keep thinking there's a car coming down behind me, but it's not. It's a helicopter lights. Right, stay off the white lines. Brake nice and early for this one. I still broke too late. Oh, orb's gone off. Oh, well done, my friend. Nice save on the exit there. He's still come out in front of me. Come on, Mitchell. Right, we're getting down towards Inter territory now. Just taking it a bit easy. Oh, All Blades are squirming under braking. We got up front Welsh Boy, Cushdy and Seji. You're 1, 2 and 3. Annoyingly, I dropped it a couple of times when the track started to get a little bit greasy, and that put me off the back of those guys up the front, and then it all started to go a bit wrong. But at this point, sun's coming out, the track's going to dry, and we'll see what happens. I believe that the last couple of slots on this one are random. So whilst we know that some weather is coming in this race, how it's going to finish up at the end is a lottery. Right, so what tyres is Orb on? Is he on the inters? Is he on the wets? I think he's on the full wets. Ah! I think that might be the difference between the full wets and the inters on a drying track, but I've still got to be careful. Still got to be careful. Yeah, All Belated was on full wets. I took the gamble and went intermediates. It was a bit difficult when that rain was still coming down, but now we've got a drying track. That's a little bit better. So who else? Who else is out here on full wets? Is there an opportunity to do anything in this race? Got a couple of people up ahead. Just taking a bit easy at the moment. Where are we? 10 seconds to Hellfire. Still very greasy out here. Oh no, Operator! No! I've done that a million times, my friend. That hurts. Oh, that hurts. I tell you the other thing that hurts in this race is crashing on the way into the pits. You do not want to run straight on in the weather into the pits. because it puts you back on the track after the pits, and I lost a race doing that one. Oh, we've all done that, my friend. We've all done that. So where are we? We're 9.8 to Hellfire, 9.7, 9.6. It's coming down, but is it coming down fast enough? Are we going to be able to get any more out of this? No, we're not. Are we going to be able to get any more out of this as the track dries? As I hit a really damp part and just went straight on. I was trying to see if I could actually get through the gravel there by not braking, and that didn't happen. Still quite wet. So it's drying here, but back there it was just a bit wet. Under the trees it was still just a little bit wet, so that's pushed Hellfire back out to 13.5. It's finding the drying line on these tyres, but also not having them overheat. Trevor, don't you worry about it, my friend. We've been the same. Wow, look, the front boys were on inters. Yeah, I've been the same. I misjudged a couple of corners, which dropped me off the leaders, and then that put me, the last part of the lap, I was deep into the wet stuff, and I was just spinning, and I couldn't even move. At one point, I couldn't even get the power down. I was sitting there just spinning the wheels. Traction control on 5. Trying to be as gentle as I could on the accelerator, trying to be as hard as I could on the accelerator, and didn't really work out for me at all. Whereas I think for the front guys, they might have just pitted just at the right time, which was a real shame for me, but good luck for them. But we're moving now, just trying to keep it in this dry line, although the guys up front are way ahead. I think those guys that just came in, still sliding on these inters. Those guys up front are going to be on slicks. They're going to be shifting. So this is a real lesson in don't crash. Track's drying quickly. Oh my word! What's happened to Shumi? What's to Cushdy? What happened, Kush? Oh, someone knocked your door, as in house door rather than car door. I'm assuming. Next door neighbour. Oh no. Ooh. Whoa! Come on, keep it up on the track. So we Cushdy answering the door to his next door neighbour. We got Aid in first, Welsh Boy in second, Shumi third, Greg is in fourth, Malkovich fifth, Seji seventh, Hellfire in seventh. Oh, Seji in sixth, Hellfire in seventh. I'm trying to read and drive at the same time, making a complete lousing mess of that. And I'm in 8. I think we've lost quite a few people in this one. Yeah, it cost me a load of time. Oh, maybe a shot again. I just can't. Come on, put me on the track properly. Thank you. This is a good race. If you can get this right, this is a good race. It is one of the longer ones that we do, but I think it's worth it. And it's very difficult to cut this one down any shorter, if I'm honest. I've tried to get it to 10 minutes, but it's just impossible. The Aid comes across the line in first. Well done. Looks like he's quite a fair way ahead of Welsh Boy. Do you know what, Aid? I was exactly wondering the same thing, because I'm still on the inters. The inters run fine in the dry, within reason. But hey, you got the strategy right. You pulled the win by some considerable margin from what I can see. Oh, Aid has dropped to fourth. Why has Aid dropped? Did you not pit at all, Aid? Now, I've done the same thing, Aid. I went for mediums and then I've gone inters. It is mandatory hard and mediums, but I thought that if you went inters and it was a wet race, that then avoided the tyre requirement. So this is going to be interesting. This would be interesting because we've had this discussion and it is proven. We've had this discussion. If the race requires you to have two different compounds of tyres and it's deemed to be a wet race as it was then, you still got to use the other tyres. Oh, man. Well, we all know now. We all know. Even if it's a wet race, you've still got to use the other tyres. A wet race does not change the rules. I thought that if it went wet, we wouldn't need to pit. Several of us thought the same. Hey, don't be embarrassed, my friend, because this is a question. I answered this question on Reddit a little while ago, and nobody could answer the question. Nobody could answer it. We've now answered it. Or later, the question has been answered, my friend. It certainly has. So let me just come across to, I'm not going to save the replay on that one, but our winner in the end was Welsh Boy UK 76 in the Genesis. Shumi with the fastest lap of 4:03.1 in second. Greg in third. Seji fourth. Aid with a really unfortunate loss there. Dropped to fifth with that penalty. Malkovich dropped as well in sixth. Hellfire in seventh. I dropped as well, eighth. Reese ninth and didn't finish. Cushdy didn't finish. He had to go answer the door to his neighbour. Orbalator was a DNF. Trevor was a DNF. Mendes was a DNF. And Joey was a DNF. So plenty of DNFs in that one. That is a tough old race, I have to say. It really is. It is a fun one. We do like it. And I think as it comes up more, we'll get more and more used to doing that one. Right, let's get into here and we're going to spin the dice again. We've got more information. Slipstream is strong on this. Well, what race have we got? Hold on a second. Oh, this is a bit different. Slipstream is strong to encourage closer racing and bump drafting in these beasts. One of PD's MEM races was actually very fun. The vehicles are massive, but it performs surprisingly well. Lots of opportunity to steam up and bump draft to victory. Matt, I've thought about going fully random on that one, but okay, I've got a bug there. Obviously, then there's no guarantee we're going to get the weather. So I was thinking about going fully random. So this one is the Le Mans wet race. We just do all random. I actually like all random weather on all of the tracks, if I'm perfectly honest. Give me a thumbs up if you would like to keep the weather as it was there, with the definite rain in the middle, and it comes down sometimes in torrents and sometimes not, or would you prefer fully random? Matt, not prepared to do that. If the game's going to randomize it, the game's going to randomize it. Right, okay, so we are off to, where are we off to? Room 50. That wasn't what I wanted to do. I picked up the controller and pushed the wrong button. So full random. Everybody wants random. We're going to go random. We will go into load settings is where I want to go. We are on 50. Again, at the moment, we are just still learning these tracks. These are all races that were recommended, and we're just getting into them. So if I just go across to this screen here, we are on at Autodrome. We're at Monza. No chicane on this one. 5 laps. We're on custom weather, which means it's random and random. Afternoon. Yep, afternoon. 5 times speed. Grid start. Slowest first. BOP is on. But 2 and 2 on the fuel. But on this one, you have to pick the Alphard, the Toyota Alphard. Hopefully we have it. Aidy's calling it a night. Good night, my friend. I'm a little bit out of touch. With the chat a little bit. So we're looking for the Alphard, the Toyota Alphard. That one should be available from Brand Central for those of you that want to run with it. Where is the beast? There she is. PD did, when they introduced this, it was like one of the freebie vehicles, so hopefully most people have it. Trevor, if you got some credits, pop across and buy it, because these races will come up from time to time. There's 50 races that we've got in the system at the moment. It is going to grow over time, but at the moment we've got 50. Steve is off. Thanks for the races. Good night. Good night, my friend. Mind you, we are getting to 11:15. We normally do lose people around about 11 o'clock, so people will be disappearing. I am going to... When are we going to start this one? Qualifying. Come on. Right, okay, so qualifier at 22, where are we? 45, 47. So 22:47, we're going to get this one off and running. This one actually could be, well, could be a lot of fun. Whoa! But I tell you what, ooh, it's not flat through there. Yeah, we've got. Whoa! You got to be careful through the corners. Good night, Steve. Okay, we're going to start in qualifying in a few moments. Whoa! What have we got going on here? Oh, lads, you do make me laugh. You do make me laugh. They block the track. Oh, my words. Oh, you're going to love it. Two of them completely block the track. Oh, dear. Right. Here we go. Qualifier. How quickly can we get round this track in this vehicle? You got through. Well done, all. Sedge in the DHL van. But he'll be last because he'll be stopping off to drop off some parcels on the way. I'd assume he go past me that quick. Oi, 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 oi. Let's just work our way through the little bollards. Where is he? Oh, 1.5 for going through there. These are not the easiest things in the world to drive, you know, guys. And we're only going to get one flying lap if we're lucky. I think this one just needs to be a practice and run, not a qualifier. This is straightforward practice and run. Can I take some notes while we're going down the back straight? Oh! Probably, because we're going to take an age to get down the back straight. So where are we? Number 50. So 50. No quali. Just race. More changes to make. Or, I've made that unilateral decision. Would you prefer to keep the quali in for this? Let me know. I just think the race is going to be, what are we, 2.5 minute. Okay, G-Dad, yeah. Fun races, lose the penalties a little bit more. Let me just take some notes. So basically what we're saying is to reduce the penalties for all fun races. And we've done a little bit of that because the G Ready we reduced some of the penalties. Good night, Tony. That's a good point, G-Dad. You know what's going to happen? As soon as we get all of these races right, everybody's going to copy them. I've already seen a few people entitling their videos respectful lobby racing and lobby racing with friends. Some of the things that I've been using, which amuses me a little bit. It might be coincidence, but we were there first. Right, I'm way off the pace now, putting over to make those notes. But that is my pain for not getting these races right up front. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What, this vehicle? They can't copy what we got here. Well, they can copy the races. But they can't copy the brilliant people that we have racing in this lobby. I thoroughly enjoy all of your time. Yeah, I like them done up. The only thing is though, Jack, is when I was talking to people, everybody was saying they wanted closer racing, so that's why we're going for the BOP and the largely stock vehicles. It really does open up some really good racing. Renault Spash vibes. Guys, thank you ever so much for your brilliant comments tonight. I knew I wasn't going to get the data for these races right up front, and I really appreciate your feedback. It will help us to get a really good bunch of races into the randomizer. Like I said, we've got 50 in there at the moment. We can have any number in the software, but we can only map 50 into the game. So I'm going to have to learn to get quicker to build them on the fly. But I really appreciate your patience and your assistance in getting this better and better and better. Right, we will get this one underway pretty quick. Nice plate, Reese. So he's got another nice plate, has he? So we've got, I'm in a sort of a brownie coloured van. We've got Sedgy in the DHL. Hellfire is in a black one. We've got G White in a CityLink. So we've got two delivery companies. Drac, I can't quite read that one. Orbulator similar to me. Malkovich is white. Reese is in a Royal Mail one. Very nice. Too Good is similar to me. Welsh Boy is in, I think, is that an A-team livery? I think he's in. Cushdy's black and Shumi's white. So this one, this could be interesting when we've got lots and lots of different liveries going on. I could see a lot of us disappearing to grab liveries later on. I think the next time this one comes up, Drac, I need to do a Morrison's van. Oh, lovely. Darth Vader, Empire Strikes Back. Shumi could be the funniest yet. Oh, we shall see. We shall see. Here we go. 3, 4, 5, and we wait. And we wait. And we're off! It's not exactly quick away. This is going to be all about slipstreaming, but we've already got vehicles overtaking others. And the problem is, how is this going to go through this initial corner? Oh, a bit manic into that first one. I have a very funny feeling that these beautiful, clean, fresh courier vans that were delivered to these couriers this morning, they could be looking like real courier vans by the end of this race with a few bent doors, wings, bumpers. I think they could certainly be going in the workshop for some new tyres too. Now the only van I haven't seen out here. Yes, alright Reese. Like the number plate, enough said. We're a family friendly channel. That's thrown me. What was I saying? Yeah, there's a livery missing, Drac. You missed a trick, my friend. Where's the Uber Eats van with my bacon rolls? I don't see him anywhere. Oh, there we go. Drax just saying one has got bacon rolls on. Yeah, but I don't see the Uber Eats one. Hellfire. Catch you later, my friend. Oh my word, this is not easy to drive. Right, Greg's out front, Reese second, Shimi third. But Drac, which one's got the bacon rolls in? I'll try and catch him. I'll flag him down if you can tell me which one's got the bacon rolls in. You're going to tell me it's Reese's van, aren't you? We offloaded it to Royal Mail because Uber Eats was just a waste of time. I know. You don't have to tell me. I can feel the vibes from here, my friend. I can feel the vibes. Oh, you can smell the bacon. Oh, which one's got it? I need to know. I need to know. I tell you what, those leaders aren't exactly getting away. Whoa! No, I got into the side of somebody there, big time. It amazes me how some of these guys can just jump into any vehicle and just drive it. It takes me a good few laps to get used to a vehicle. It's not good enough. I tell you what, if everybody gets a livery for this one, the next time it comes up, I'll commentate it with all the different liveries. And we can show them all off. The big question is, when is it going to come up again? It could come up tomorrow, it could come up next week, it could be months before this race comes up again. That is the beauty of the Mitchell Morgan PlayStation Racer Randomizer. God, I sound like an advert, don't I? I'm definitely going to have a look and see if there's an Uber Eats livery for this van. Oh, track limits again. These track limits seem a bit hard on this one. I'm wondering if we got them on hard and not weak. Might be something else for me to have a look at. If anybody's in the chat not racing, are you able to see the configuration for the race? It'd be really useful to know if we've got the track limits on strong or weak, but I don't even know if that's possible. I might have to have a look at it at the end. I also don't think we need to do 5 laps on this. I'm thinking probably 3. That'll throw him. That'll throw him. So I think this one we can reduce this to 3 laps. And check the track limits. So it's going to take them way too long to get round. So let's have a little nose. What have I done with the controller? So what do we got? Yeah, I think we definitely need to make this one a little bit shorter. Okay, so Drac is in the Empire Strikes Back, really being chased down hard by Cushdy. Greg White is not far off the back. It's a real battle between these 3 going on. Behind we've got Reese, Welsh Boy and Too Good, but I think our battle is up the front with these guys. Drac's now got a half-second penalty. Oh, Greg with a bit of a slide through there. We got Cushdy with damage all over the back of his van. That looks like a proper courier van. White van man is living up to his name. He's got to run on Greg White here. That move is going to be made. Lovely move with a slipstream there. How far behind is Reese? Reese is right in the mix here. I really shouldn't be giving him airtime with that number plate, but never mind. Welsh Boy. Oh! Reese has gone through into 3rd now. Cushdy slipped to 4th. Not quite sure how that happened. Oh! Look at that. Laps remaining fuel. He's out of fuel. So basically on that one, I think as well, for a fun race, we definitely want to lose the fuel. That one just wants to be a straightforward race. Oh, actually, I'm confused. All right. Cushdy's got loads of fuel, but it's saying remaining laps 0. Very strange. But Welsh Boy is right in the mix on this one. So this is now down to 5 races. Cushdy's binned it. Cushdy's off the track. Welsh Boy takes avoiding action as Cushdy tries to join the track. He is back on the track, but he's a little bit off the back of this one now. Welsh Boy in the 18 van. How is he going to get on? 18 number plate on the back of it. It's all that gold that's weighting the van down. That's what it is. When he goes around a right hand corner, the weight around the drive, it pulls him over. I can't remember the names now. Oh, I used to watch the A-Team all the time. I've got a complete mental block on all of their names. Oh, come on, Mitch. What are you playing at? Anyway, up front. Let's just go for have a little look at the outside of these. So we got Greg White is going to be coming across to take the win, I believe, in the City Link Express Parcels, which unfortunately for a courier van still looks decidedly clean and tidy. It should be a lot more banged up than that for a career race. Hannibal Smith, Murdoch, thank you, Face. Oh yes, they're all coming back now. I was trying to think about what I was doing. Drac comes across the line, Welsh boy. B.A. Baracus driving that one with all that gold around his neck. Oh, that was a bit of fun. I enjoyed that. I did enjoy that one. That was cool. I think we need to throw some really cool liveries on the vans that don't have the liveries on, and then I'll definitely commentate on that one in the future when it comes up. But an interesting run on that one. Let's have a little look. I won't bother with the replay, but we'll have a look at the result. So we got Greg White in the CityLink van, was first with a 2:11.08. Jack Fury in second in the Empire Strikes Back vehicle. Welsh Boy with BA in the driving seat with the 18 van. Reese in fourth with the Royal Mail van. Too Good in fifth. Shumi in sixth. Cushdy in seventh. Orbalator in 8th, Seji in 9th in the DHL van, Malkovich 10th. I bailed, as did Hellfire. So those are your runners and riders. Excuse me for coughing. My question to you now, guys, is do you want me to head off and try a couple of daily race C's, or would you like to do another one if you are enjoying this? I am happy to run another one if you wish. If you do, if you want to do another race, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, do a thumbs down. Another one, another. Hey, oh, I get the message. I get the message. Let's spin the randomizer. Oh, it's a kart race. Do you want to do a kart race? The randomizer says we're going karting. The randomizer says we're going karting. Load the settings. Where are we? Room number 7. This is going to be a pretty quick race, and then we'll do another one afterwards. The problem I've got here is, 7 isn't there. So what I've got to do is I've got to find, and I've moved the order. I should have one in here for the karts. I will be putting these in order, guys, at some point. Kart race, load. And we are going off to Kyoto. Where's Kyoto? There we go. Miyabi. Change the event settings. Trevor, you should come and join this one. If you haven't got a kart, grab it. The only thing you got to do is very, very, very gentle inputs on this one. I was really, really apprehensive about doing the karts, and we did it one night when it came up. Somebody suggested doing karts, I think, and it was just absolutely brilliant. It's an absolute ball. So much so, we actually did a full kart evening in the karts. Right, we pretty much know what we're doing here, most of us. So I'm going to be a little bit mean to those that are not used to it. And I'm going to go for a qualifier, which I've reduced to 3 minutes. And we're going to do that one at... When are we going to do that? We're going to do that at 23:12. So in about a minute's time, we'll be starting this one off. If any of you don't have the car, I think it's in Asia under the Gran Turismo a bit, I think. It does say it takes some getting used to. Once you get used to it, it's really good fun. Trevor, come race then. It is hard. Oh, don't get up on the curbs. That's the other thing I've just remembered. Don't get on the curbs. I really struggled in this kart to get to grips with it initially. Because you need tiny little inputs, just tiny little inputs. That's the one I like best. That's the view that we like best. Don't use the curbs. Don't touch the curbs. Marix, what you're going to need to do, my friend, is to drop me a friend request via PSN. If you send it to Mitchell-Morgan, excuse me, then I'll receive your friend request and I will accept it. I'm sorry for coughing, guys, today. My voice is seriously going. In fact, I'm actually quite surprised it's lasted this long. I've done way too much talking today. Marix, if you type PSN in the chat as well, then it should come up with the address, but it's Mitchell-Morgan. Unfortunately, I won't be able to get you into this one. Thank you. You see, I'm so proud of this randomizer software I've done. I just like to leave it on the screen forever. You don't want to watch me race. You just want to look at the beautiful software that I've written. That's what I think. And if anybody tells me otherwise, I'm going to kick them out of the race. No, I'm not. Oh, don't get up on there. Can we do a lap without crashing? I love the way that the driver puts his hand down to the gear lever when he wants you to change, whether you want to change or not. It's like an indicator. Right, now you need to change gear. Or back end just going there a little bit. Put a foot on the grass. Well, not a foot, a wheel on the grass. Round it goes. You cannot get on the grass, you cannot get on the curbs. If you do, you're in trouble. Right, good luck everybody. For those of you that are joining us, please just make sure that we keep it respectful. If you do hit somebody off, just stop, let them by way of an apology. Just apologise in the chat. We're all friends, we all move forward, and it'll all be good. Seji, this is my first kart race. My friend, you are in for a treat, an absolute treat. It takes some getting used to. Tiny little inputs. Drac, chase cam is best, but I can't get on with chase cam. I struggle with that. So I prefer actually to sit in the cart, if I'm honest. That's my preferred. Right, okay, I am gonna get this one underway in just a couple of moments. Let's just hit this one. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, good luck, good luck. I'm not sure what the grid is. Is it a reverse grid? Yes, it is. Oh, that wasn't a good start. Getting a false one away from the line. Oh, two of us going side by side through there. Malkovich came off best. Oh, yeah. I went in a little bit deep into there. I went in deep there because I just want to see all the go-karts in front weaving around. It's like a grown-up version of Mario Kart, this. In fact, somebody, when we did this on the Friday, and maybe they're even in this one, had a Mario livery. Oh, somebody's just exiting right there pretty quickly. So yeah, somebody had a Mario livery and somebody had a Luigi livery, which I thought was absolutely spot on, really good. Whoa! Somebody's just come straight across the front of me. That's taken my attention. Oh, Trevor's going round. Trevor's binned it. That's got us up to 6th now. So we've got Greg White out front, Drac in 2nd, Cushdy in 3rd, Welsh Boy in 4th. If you guys can just hold on a minute, I'll run around the corner and go and ring Cushdy's doorbell. Might upset things a little bit. But only if somebody sends me some bacon rolls. Why is Cushdy in the pits? Am I missing a trick here somewhere? Or has somebody just run round and rung his doorbell? Oh my word. Surely we don't need to pit in this one. Whoa, gone a bit too deep there. That's the only corner you've got to brake on, and I'm messing it up every single time. I need to know why Cushdy pitted. I'm worried now. Have we all got a pit? Whoa, big slide there. Back of my kart was going way out there. We got a good run on Sedgy, but I'm on the curb. Managed to gather it up. I'm on the curb again. Yes. I just had to lift off through there. Should have got a better run, I think. He's going to get my slipstream, so we've got to be brave through here. Oh, sliding a little bit. It's giving him another run on me. Can he get up the inside? No, not for the moment. The line is slightly wrong through there, but just using the curb a little bit. Oh, we got a car off at the side, or cart off the side there. Not sure who that was. Whoa, that's a bit of a slide too. Sedgy's still right with me. Don't get up on the curb. That's upset the cart. We're going a bit wide. Don't get on the grass. That's a bit better. Yay. All over the place there. Back end was going all over the shop. Get it right, these carts almost turn themselves. It's amazing. Where are we? Just about to start lap 9 of 10, so we've got 2 to go. I've still got Sedgy right behind me. Cushdy's in the pits. Not quite sure what's going on there. First time we ran this one, I think Cushdy won it by a country mile. Oh, yellow flags are waving. Oh, has somebody had a bit of a moment? I don't quite know how, but we seem to be in 4th. I'm a bit worried now that maybe we're supposed to have pitted. I can't imagine what for. So we'll just keep going. We've got Drac, Welsh Boy and White ahead of us. Annoyingly, again, just as we get towards the race, I'm starting to get the hang of this little vehicle. Lap times are starting to get a little bit quicker. A little bit, just too much, too little too late, shall we say. So, Drac, Welsh Boy and Greg are our leaders. Pitting in the carts doesn't fix the damage. Ooh. Have we got damage on in the carts? That would be a bit strange to do. Should we have damage in the carts or should damage be turned off? I'd like your thoughts on damage on or damage off. I need to save that replay of Cushdy drifting into the pits. Oh no! Damage off, damage off, damage off. Okay, damage off. I will make that change too. I didn't actually realise damage was on for that one. So I think we'll save that replay then, and we might actually come back to that one a little later. Joey's done for the night. G-Dad got the swing of that one, which is cool. Trevor, that was the first pole position I ever got in an online race. Well, congratulations, my friend. Right, do we want to do one more, or have you guys had enough for the night? It's like quite a few people are disappearing. Orbulator, I'm off too, guys. Thank you very much. Cushdy's okay to do another. So good night, Joey. Good night, Orb. We got a few people. If we're quick, shall we? Does one of you want to throw up something that you would like to do, or I can spin the randomizer? Nürburgring Sprint is not going to be a short one. You've got Watkins Glen International Long Course in a Group 2. Do we fancy that one? Okay, Matt. Red Bull Ring. I think Group 2 at Watkins Glen could be quite interesting. So what are we? 53. I've got an awful lot to change. This one should be relatively quick. It's not an overly long track. We're in quick cars. We started on a GR2. We're finishing on a GR2. So I think that's quite apt, actually. And this will be the last one tonight, because I've got quite a few changes to make in the randomizer. And then I'll probably come back to the daily races tomorrow. So I'll probably finish about 11 o'clock tomorrow. But I've enjoyed tonight racing with you guys. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Some respects, don't want it to come to an end. So we're looking at 5 times tyre wear, 5 times consumption, heavy damage, racing medium, no need to change. So let me just double check that that is correct in here. Racing medium, required type change is none. So just racing medium and away we go. Sounds good to me. I'm going to get the qualifying done as soon as everybody has got their vehicles. Trevor, we do quite a few at the Daytona Tri-Oval. We've got a few races in here for that one. So if you stick around, you'll probably get a few of them. So I'm just waiting for Malkovich now and Trevor. And then we'll get going. Well, Welsh boys come out in the CLK. Cushdy's in the NSX. White's in the NSX. I'm in the NSX. Too Good is in the Lexus. Drac Fury's in the Nismo. Malkovich in the GT500. Seji is in the RS5 Turbo. Trevor, are you racing? Or are you sitting this one out? G-Dad, be good to do an all-nighter to see how many of these races we could get through. Well, there's 50 races in here. That's an awful long time. do all of them. We could just go one right the way through. But I need to get the parameters correct. But don't forget, in March we're doing 27 hours on the live stream. What we might do, I think because what I was going to do is do every single track forwards and backwards through every combination that's in the game. But what we could do is we could start with the randomizer for the first 3 hours and finish with the randomizer for the last 3 hours. That gives us 6 hours of doing these. Remind me about that, my friend. Remind me about that. That could be good. That could be really good. Right, okay. I am going to start the qualifying right now. If I cut anybody off, I apologise, but I want to get on with this one. But yeah, I want to just try and get them a little bit more rounded. What tonight has taught me is we're close, but we just need a little bit of finesse on the races. Then this is going to be good. I think we've hit on something that really does work. But it would do if I didn't cut the pit lane. And again, these are supposed to be our favourite races. So if we don't like a race, you need to let me know and we'll take it out. If you do like a race that isn't in here, then let me know. You know, maybe the fully randomised race that we start off with, if you really like it, let me know and we'll add it in. And as well, if you guys are doing races that you particularly like doing in the game or in somebody else's lobby, let me know and we'll set them up. Just let me know the details. There's actually a Google form online that you can use to submit your requests for these races to be added to the randomizer. But please, I would be very grateful if you could just submit races that you have done and that you know work well. And also we're looking for races that are short and sweet rather than really, really long ones. If you've got a particularly long one that you'd like to run, let me know and maybe we'll do that on a Friday night as a special. Yeah, G-Dad, that's what I'm going for. Mixing it up. Fun stuff, serious stuff, group stuff, road car stuff. And the beauty of it is, we never know what we're going to get. I know a few people were sceptical about the randomizer. I was myself initially. The first version didn't really work. We were getting... Some of the combos were a little bit too off the wall. Whoa, crikey, drag two of us in there, ain't gonna go. Yeah, the first version was purely randomised and it had its flaws. We've kept it so we can get some truly random combos, some things that we wouldn't have thought about. Races that we like, we can then save into the system and then it will randomise those so we can get canned races that randomised, and that's what we're really doing now, and it's really giving some good races in my mind. And of course those of you that race regularly with me, as we go through them we're going to learn those races more and more and more as well. Don't forget, although I can only map 50 into the game, we can have millions of combos in the randomizer. So it's, whoa, it's really up to us what we do. And when I'm saying us, I mean us as a community. This is a resource that I spent a lot of time designing and building for us. I do like this GT2 car. Why can't I drive a GT3 like this? And I've been contacted, this is hot off the press, by another channel that wants to interview me about what we're doing on this channel. So we're already getting people outside of the community taking an interest in what we're doing, which is pretty amazing for a channel that really has only been going for a few months online. Oh, thank you, G-Dad. That's really nice. So it's the serious races mixed with the fun, which is brilliant. The experience people are gaining in this lobby is showing beautifully. It's great to be part of it, even when just watching. Cheers, Mitch and all. Thank you. That is my comment of the day. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. This thing is just... It's going down a road that is truly unexpected and delights me every time we do it. I didn't dream that racing online could be this much fun, and that I could get so many, what I refer to now as my virtual friends. You're all my virtual friends, and I just love it. It's brilliant. It is just wonderful. I've got a cough again, excuse me. So we've got Greg White in this one. He's in the NSX. Cushdy's in the NSX. Welshboy in the CLK. Drac in the Nismo. Sergi in the RS5. I'm in the Concept. Malkovich in the GT500 and Tuga in the GT500. So we'll get this one underway and we'll see how it goes. And I'm just looking again. Sorry, I'm just going to look at the times. Greg White, 1:37.858. Cushdy of 1:37.884. It's tight at the front, my friends. It's tight at the front. This is going to be cool. G-Dad, being real is the key, Mitch. Keep it up, brother. I intend to. It's just getting me. This is just me online. I'm quiet normally, but when I go on here, you just get me. I just love it. I love what we're doing, and it's infectious. And if that comes through, brilliant. But once I didn't false start. Got a rubbish start though. Reaction times of a newt. I need to do play whack-a-mole a bit more, don't I? Get the old reaction times up. Oh, I promised you a good one to finish. This is going to be fun. Jack, you're coming out some great liveries tonight, my friend. Got an itch. Oh, missed my braking zone there. I was enjoying Drax livery too much. God, he's pushing that Nissan. I just had to back out of that. One or two mistakes creeping in now. Come on. Really leaving the braking late. Really leaving it late. Come on, Mitch. Go, 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 go. Got these two squabbling. It's giving us an opportunity to close up. Oh, just need to back out of that. Couldn't quite get it up the inside of Drac. He got the line. Got the inside there. Come on. Go, 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 go. Come on, little car, move. Got that a bit wrong. Whoa, 3 of 5. What's it looking like up front, guys? I get the feeling I'm sitting behind the I was going to say I got the feeling I'm sitting behind the race, the battle of the race, but I tell you what, I think I'm in the battle of the race. I've got another car coming, hurtling round behind me. I'm in the barrier. Just trying to get on the back of Drac here. Oh, he's got a half second. That's a real shame because these two are having a right old battle. That's a real shame. Two to go. Can I just close up a little bit? Problem is, some of these races are so good, you've got to then overdrive yourself to catch them. You can't just sit and race within your limits. You've absolutely got to throw it, everything at it, just to try and catch them. Like, I'm probably not driving this to its absolute limit, but I don't feel as though I can drive this car any quicker, and I still can't catch them. Certainly driving this at my limit. Sedge's making, oh sorry, Drac Fury's making it hard work, sorry, with the penalties. Sedge's got this nice and comfortable out the front, no errors. Right up the front, you've got Greg, Cushdy and Welsh Boy. It looks like Greg has got this well in hand. Although Welsh Boy is pushing Cushdy, so I think there's quite a battle going on there. This little battle between the three of us has spread out just a little bit. Sedgy's pulled a little bit away on Drac. Drac had a couple of penalties which I think hurt. I had a couple of little mistakes which had definitely hurt. Just can't quite close up fast enough at the moment. Drac getting another little squirm on under power. That Nismo looks like it's quite a handful. He's certainly doing well, considering how lively it is. Again, I'm just taking more and more chances. Oh! Caught the barrier big time there. Commentator's curse. Oh, we picked him on the line. Commentator's curse. One more time. Wow. Shimi, thank you for throwing up the laurel wreath for Greg. Wow. What a race. What a race. Whew. Well, we managed to move up one position, which was good to get 5th. But that was something else. So Greg in first with a 136.9. Cushdy in second, very, very close with 137.005. So very little between them. Welsh Boy in third with 137.9. Sedgy in fourth. I got 5th. Drac got 6th with a 3-way battle all the way through that race. Too Good in 7th. Malkovich in 8th. Those were your runners. So congratulations for the last race of the night to Greg, Cushdy and Welsh Boy. You're number 1, 2 and 3. Sedgy was feeling the pressure there. Mate, I tell you what, I was feeling the pressure too. Drac was really pushing you hard, and that Nismo GT500 was a handful. An absolute handful. It really, really, really was. Okay, I can't remember if I saved. Did I save? Do you know, I get carried away when I'm doing this. I can't remember if I saved the kart race. Although she's checking the network at the moment. So what I am going to say is thank you ever so much for joining me this evening, guys. It has been an absolute pleasure and a privilege to be racing with every single one of you. It has been a complete joy. We've seen some brilliant racing throughout the night. We've had some unusual races, we've had some weird races, we've had some serious races, we've had a right old mix. Randomizer all night long. It's been brilliant. We'll be back with more of the same tomorrow, where we'll either do some of the daily races, or if it comes to it, we might just do the randomizer more and more and more. Now, one of the things I will say just before I disappear, we had an interesting one earlier on where I believe Cushdy wound up in the pits by pure accident. So let me see if I can find him. He was at the back and really going for it. Let's just do the follow cam. Actually, the one I like is this one here. So let's just enjoy running with Cushdy for the moment. We've got somebody going off on the left there. Too Good coming through. I'm just a little way ahead. Cushdy gets a great corner on that one. Just getting into the back of me a little bit there. I'm not quite sure where he spins. I think it was quite early on in the lap. But he made his way through really, really, really well. I mean, we're up into 3rd place already. Oh, we've got Malkovich making a lovely move up the inside. Trevor following through as well. And also Welsh Boy. So quite a few karts following through there. Drac gets through too, and Welsh Boy. So we are trading places massively at the moment. But now coming back. We're now coming back. We're up into 5th. We've got Seji lined up going around the outside of these guys. Can he hang out around the outside? Oh, going through between the two. Oh, what a move to get 3rd place. Right on the back of Drac Fury now. I'm going to drop back to the chase cam just for the moment. Absolutely going for it now. So we're up into 3rd, right tucked up behind Drac. Here we go. Oh, I was the one who did it. It was when you said I'm going to knock on his door now, and he dropped it. Or something happened. Oh, wicked. Commentator's car's always going for a move up the inside of Drac. And it looks like he's got that one done to claim 2nd place. Now remember, he's come right away from the back, I think. But no, Drac's come through. Drac's come through. He's got it bad over there. Over the curves. He dropped it himself into the pits. All the way through, dropping down the order. This is where he should have pressed X and gone in the pit and changed his tyres. Remember that, guys. X. For those of you that don't know, that was a joke the other week. So we're down into 7th. Was that the only time he visited the pits? Because I seem to think he was in the pits again later on. So where are we? We're in 7th at the moment. Oh, Hugh, it was a fantastic night of racing, my friend. Absolutely brilliant. I've loved every single light of it. Cushdy was in twice, so we're going to stick with Cushdy. So he's in 7th at the moment. For those of you that are new around here, we love Cushdy. He's one of the faster drivers. There's 2 or 3 now in this lobby, but Cushdy is a good friend of mine. He's a personal friend. Lives around the corner. He's taught me just about everything I know about racing in Gran Turismo, and he continues to educate me. And he was the fastest racer that we had in the lobby at one point, and he helped no end of people to get better. And well, I just love watching him race. He got top 100 in a recent daily race at the Dragon Trail Seaside. And right now we're seeing Cushdy at his best and worst. He's going to hate me for showcasing him, but I don't care. I don't care. He's going to be cringing. Is this cyberbullying? Absolutely, my friend. Oh man. He'll text me later on and have a whinge because I am showcasing him not at his best. But the karts are more, I think, a bit of fun. And well, you've seen how the races that these guys have, the front runners, when we start putting them in GR3 and GR4 cars. So where are we? 7th at the moment. Have you noticed how I never show my goofs up? Lap 7 or 8, he thinks. Cushdy, I hope you don't mind me doing this. I know you're a very serious racer, and I love it when you take the time to join us in these silly ones and it goes wrong. I love it. I think you should put this on your channel. I mildly hate you right now. Okay, I'm going to have to be careful. What I'm going to have to do, when he excels in a beautiful race, we'll put that up. Look how smooth he is. "45 seconds till the incident." He's counting it down. You're running this on a controller, my friend. Oh my word. Well, congrats. I couldn't do this on the controller. I can barely do it again. It's the curve again. It's that curve. Oh, I apologise, my friend, for running this one, but oh, brilliant! You're doing this with the auto gearbox as well. Fair play, fair play, fair play, my friend. So we've been with Cushdy all race. We'll see it through to the end. So you guys have been warned now. We've all got to get a down sight better, or a down sight better. Otherwise, this could be you sometime. Although G-Dad was my victim on Friday. He had the most weirdest of glitches that he found in the Mustang GT 350 and wound up about 20 feet in the air right in front of me. He landed in front of me. You could see the whole of the suspension collapse on the vehicle. It then bounced up and he carried on. And then I bumped into him, so I was just gobsmacked. Yeah, it was brilliant. I absolutely loved it. And several of you told me to do, I got two shorts, one which I put out straight away, and then a lot of you wanted my real world commentary. Oh, Cushdy, thank you for the entertainment, my friend. I apologise if I've embarrassed you. I didn't mean to by any stretch of the imagination. But when one of your top racers manages to bin it and put it in the pits twice, it's too much of a temptation to let that one go, I'm afraid. Too much of a temptation. Right. I really do need to give it a break now because I'm shattered. No, you're not. Cushdy says, well, it was nice racing with you. I am retiring now. No, you're not, my friend. No, you're not. You're too good. We learn too much off of you. Perhaps I'll come and knock on your door. Yeah, while I'm racing. Thank you. He'll wait until I'm doing a good race and then he'll be parked up outside on his phone. You go, oh, Mitchell's actually winning a race. Let's go knock on the door. You watch. You watch. Alas, when I'm streaming, nothing stops. But I no, in a minute. Oh dear. I'm going to be in. That's it. He's going to knock on the door. He's going to wake Joe up. And then I just won't hear the end of it for the next 6 weeks. She'll probably ban me from streaming, but there we go. Oh, Cushdy, thank you. You've made my day. You know I love racing with you, and when something like that happens, you just got to bring it out because it just doesn't happen very, very often. It happens to me all the time. But yeah, absolutely brilliant. Anyway. Thank you ever so much for watching, guys. Smack the like button on the way out. If you're new around here, please hit that subscribe button. And if you're a current subscriber or a member, thank you so much for supporting this channel. It is an absolute dream to be doing this with you every Monday to Friday. And all of you, every single one of you are making this just as enjoyable as it is. And again, thank you to Cushdy for the delight that was the entertainment at the end of the night. And he's not going to retire because tomorrow night he'll be kicking our backsides. Just you watch. I'm going to set him up. Okay, what we might do is, as I've just taken the mickey out of him, maybe we'll do Dragon Seaside tomorrow in the GR4s when he's online. And then he can kick my backside as he very often does. Anyway, look after yourselves, guys. I'm going to call it a night right there. Catch you later. Bye-bye.